Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Icarus. I am Zystars, and welcome to Icarus. Alright, so, first things first, I went and threw some lights in. Now, I did try out both of these lights, the open one versus this one, and the open one produces like half the amount of light, which makes sense because it costs about half the amount of materials. So, instead of that, I went ahead and made just a crap load of those, and I put them fairly well spaced around the base so that we can have a pretty good spread of light. We got light pretty much everywhere. So that's cool. Now, on top of that, that was just simple lighting stuff. It took a long time because of all the wiring, and it's not all perfect, but it's looking pretty good. I like it. And then we replaced these floors up here with the lighter colors, so it'll help reflect the light a little bit better. Now, on top of that, we had some updates. So let me flip over here, and we had a few updates to the game. And this week's stuff, they called it a project clinic. Now, we were supposed to get Prometheus updates, but that got put on the back burner. They say they're going to give those out to us next week, which is fine, I guess. You know, whatever. But we have a few items. We have an icebox backpack, which holds power for about an hour, and whatever food you put in it, I guess. It's regular size from a normal backpack. You get 6 extra slots, and you just wear it. But if food you put in it, while that battery is going, won't spoil. It's kind of like having it in a freezer. So that's cool. I guess it lasts about an hour, and you have to charge it on the charging station. I'll probably never use it, but, you know, it's a new thing you can have. They redid the main menu. When you first load into the game, you get this menu here before you get even a character select screen. So I would imagine if you were going to, when you hit new or load, it'll let you hit a new character. If you hit resume, it just goes into whatever the last game you were in. So that's pretty cool. Now we've got hydrazine is a new resource that's in space, so you have to call it down, and you get an MXC cooker and heater. Well, call it down or bring it with you. So I guess that's cool. It requires the same recipes as a potbelly stove, but does not require a shelter. Provides all, I mean. So, cool, I guess. And then an MXC heater. I guess if you know you're dropping into a cold biome, you could drop the heater in, and then that's one less thing you have to worry about early game. I guess it could be cool. Let's see. Oh, we've got a new I'll probably never use any of these, but they got a new biofuel generator. They made the main generator look way cooler. This is the one that provides 5,000 power. And then they made this little generator here that, well, it's tiny. 5,000 power, 2,000 power. So this will run an electric, what do you call it? So you get the electric auto miners and you power it with biofuel instead of using a biofuel miner. The benefit to that, using this for the electric deep ore deposit miner thingy, is the deep ore deposits, they have more storage space and they're 33% faster. So it could be a good way to go if you don't want to do what I did and just run electrical wiring all over the map. And I'll show you that here in a little bit. Now, here's what the charging station looks like now. I've never used the charging station, and I've never used the flashlight. No, that's not true. I used the flashlight a long time ago, but I haven't used it recently. But now we have a powered lantern, which is an alternative to the flashlight with a different illumination, whatever that means. Powered spotlight, and a powered cave light. Now, I believe these two only last an hour, and I don't know why you would ever use them, but we've got them. I might make them just to kind of see what they're like. What else do we get? Some mesh updates, workshop balance, price adjustments, you know, whatever. A new stove proxy mesh. Potbelly stove, biofuel stove, and electric stove, along with new MXC cooker have been updated with the proxy meshes. This means that when you are cooking something, pots and pans with ingredients will appear based on what is being crafted. It's done to better reflect what's going on the device in the world. Now that is really cool. We've got some lighting updates, adjusting lighting on light sources deployables with a flame, such as a standing torch, have been adjusted so they feel atmospheric. Due to some changes made, these items are a little more performant. Okay, so if they've got the fires and they're flickering more than they did before, that's going to lower your performance. It's just how it goes. So I got rid of all of my torches. So I don't... I mean, I might take a torch with me and take it to a cave just to see what it looks like, but... and then next week we've got... Oh, a sale for New Frontiers, but we've got new missions coming, which is going to be pretty sweet. And then all of that junk. So yeah, pretty cool. There's a lot of new stuff, and we're going to build some of it because we have a handful of... Oh, no we don't. I thought I had some circuit boards, but apparently I've used them all. Oh, that's too bad. What do we need to make some? Okay, let's get some circuit boards together. We'll need that. Oh, we are getting low. We need to make some more of all that stuff, too. I keep hitting the wrong button. All right, 27. All right, well, that'll get us started. That'll give us a few. All right, let's go upstairs real quick. So, I upgraded here. I don't have a freezer yet, but we got all of that stuff in there. We got an electric stove, which is not hooked to power yet. We've got a sink for when we sleep. We'll get a little extra boost. So you get a little boost there, and then if you sleep while after washing hands, you get a sleeping boost. Now, we're going to keep this medicinal bench until I get around to getting a chemistry station put up. Then the medicine bench will go away. But for now, I don't have any need for a chemistry bench. We'll be fine. And then this is for preparing all this stuff. Now, the benefit to the electric stove over the biofuel stove, obviously, is that we don't have to worry about biofuel. Obviously, right? That's how that works. Okay, let's go across here. And down. That is tacky as hell. Okay, so... let's bring you down. And I'd like to go right here. And that will allow us to come across without it looking completely ridiculous. Ah, that still looks pretty ridiculous. Oh, crap. Is this going to drop the water? It dropped the water. That's because I'm on the water tool. Like a tool. Let's go like that. Switch to that. And... I don't like the... I don't like the arc that this is taking. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's better. Okay, so we've got this. Now, I don't think there's anything we can cook yet. We need to get some more materials. I mean, there's, like, basic stuff, but I'd like to get some potatoes and tomatoes. I'd like to get some potatoes and tomatoes for some shepherd's pie, possibly some mushrooms. The meat pie. I could find the stuff for that pretty easily. We could do the freshwater fish stuff pretty easily. But as it sits now, I think we're going to have to just wait. I don't think there's anything I can make right now because I just don't have all the materials. Yeah, I need soybean stir fry would be good. All I'd need is to go get some soybeans, and I believe they're in the desert, and the mushrooms are in the cold biome, right? But hey, it's stuff. It's things. Oh, what's this? Sweet corn syrup. Oh, that doesn't... yeah. So there's some pretty cool stuff in here. But hey, it's awesome. I don't think I changed anything else. I got this bed. I got a bunch of these things up all over the place. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay, now, if we look... I'm going to redo my food. If you look out, you can see I've got electrical wires going all over the place. So let's go look at that and see what's up. Whoa. All right, so the first one I found is indeed in a cave. You can see the wire running. Where are the rest of the... There are a bunch of worms I have to fight. Which is annoying, but, you know... 'tis the price that we pay in order to get the goodness. Okay, so... go away. So I found gold, which is pretty sweet. Now, these things are nice because they're 2 gold a minute with this, and they'll fill up all the way, and they'll just you know, keep going because of the power, which is pretty awesome. So I found gold, I found a copper, and I found a titanium. I was thinking to make another one and putting it on platinum in order to make, what do you call it? The paste. But I've got lots of gold now for this stuff, so I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's a better way to go? I'm not sure yet, but hey, we've got electric deep ore miners, which is awesome. What that's going to do is give us basically unlimited ore of the two types. So copper and gold are no longer going to be the holdup for making circuit boards, you know, being able to find copper and gold. Now, this game, they have developed it to such an extent that I think everything is available. Oh, yeah, there's one up there. I think everything is available in an auto miner now, except, no, because we can have salt, sulfur, oxide, stone, yeah, and all the metals. Everything is available to be used with deep ore miners. So, yeah, once you get set up and you get enough power, you never have to worry about mining again if you don't want to. If that's the route that you want to go with it. And if you were going to do an open world for a long period of time, that would definitely be the best way to go. So there's our titanium and then our copper. So titanium and gold are pretty close to the base. I had titanium up here in this, I think it was up right here. But that I found the titanium way close to the base, so I went ahead and moved it, which was pretty awesome. All right, and here's the copper. All fairly close to the base. Look at that. 150 right there. So we've got copper. It's all within this area here. All three of those resources, which is pretty sweet. Once I get the stuff together, I'll probably put together more. And I might take that one down because there's a wire that goes all the way up that way. But, you know, I might or I might not. But as far as circuit boards go, we've pretty much got all of this stuff easy to get. I'll probably put together, I mean, honestly, having an auto miner for every resource wouldn't suck. Except maybe salt. That might not be worth it because I just don't use that much in the way of salt. But being able to not worry about it, all you have to do is just, you know, plot a route and just go looking for resources in your auto miners. That is just such a great way to go. All right, here's the tech tree for some of that new stuff. Here's the portable biofuel diesel generator, and apparently you have to buy the little one before you get the big one. So it's, you know, their way of bleeding skill points out of you, I guess. I don't know why I would ever use this, honestly, because by the time that I'm making electric auto miners, well, I guess it does give you a way. No, it's dumb. Just use the wires. Just run the wires all the way to your thingies. It just seems like a better way to go. Anyway, we got the electric furnace. Here's the charging station. It requires a bunch of junk. Here's the portable ice box, backpack. Here's the battery cave light, battery operated. Battery spotlight. Flashlight and the lantern. I mean, if the battery-powered... Hell, yeah, if the battery-powered lantern is, like, better light than this lantern, it might be worth it, but is it worth all those materials? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Like, is it worth all those materials or just a little bit of animal fat to keep that thing lit? Yeah. And I've got this habit of leaving things on, so I feel like this stuff is just, I don't know, unnecessary. What else do we... Where was the other thing? Oh, no, we also need to decide if I want to go for a foundry. This thing is enormous. It requires a 2x2 with at least a 2-high room. So we're going to need, like, these are all 1-high rooms, so it's going to have to hang off the edge somewhere, or I put it in the middle. What? Oh, that was this guy. I got him laying down, old Snuffles, the original Snuffles. But anyway, that freaked me out. We could put it in the middle here. It would fit. It would kind of mess with our aesthetic because I'd have to push it out 2 blocks in order to maintain the animal pen. But it would give us a spot to put that thing. Yeah. Or we would have to find a spot off the building to do it. I could probably go 2 back and expand up a little bit. I don't know what I would do with the upper area. I wouldn't expand the garden. The garden's big enough. Alternatively, I could do it over here, but I think it would look just a little out of place to have that there. So I might just go back here 2 spots. It's going to require some more stone brick, though, which means we're not going to do it right now. Do I have any stone brick? Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of this stuff. Because, well, not though. I'll need to make some more of those. But I've got a bunch of this stuff from... What do you call it? From removing the floors. And that also reminds me, we won't need to worry about the upper area because it has to be too high for the foundry. So I'll probably put the foundry there after I get a few more pieces put together, which is pretty sweet. That's a good idea, because that won't mess up too much. Got a lot of stuff working. Yeah, these deep mining drills, man, that's 6,000 power. Now, our 3 batteries do maintain all night long with the 3 things. I don't know about with everything else running, but they do maintain, which is pretty sweet. That was weird. I might do an electric critter deterrent too, because I've got the electricity now. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, so, well, luckily, these things show up powered, so we don't need to worry about any of that. And recharge, we'll need to go to a cave. So if we're going to make a charging station, no, we're going to build that up. There, we could put it right next to the fabricator. So there's the charger. You just interact with it. Oh, I got to run power to it, and then throw the device on there. It's pretty sweet. Do we have power? We have power going in here to the lights. Let's see. We'll just take this way. Right about there, and then, nope, that moves the curve a little too far out. I don't want it sticking out of the house. So we'll go here. Here. That amount out of the house might be okay. I wish the cables would be a little better. Yeah. Alright, now we got power. What does this take? Okay. So yeah, and you would just drop that in there and it would charge it and however long it needs to charge it. So let's go head over to the cave. We have one right there. Let's go head over to that cave real quick and we'll utilize these various lights and see what kind of illumination that we're going to get. Alright, so we're in our local cave. So here is the oil lamp. Okay. And then... oh, toggle light. Holy crap. Okay. As you can see, it gets to that stalagmite directly in front of me, just barely. This one gets past that stalagmite and a little bit past that other one. Also, way brighter. Like, amazingly brighter. Not that that's a big deal. But, yeah, I mean, it is kind of nice. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Oh, that is really small. Okay. I mean... Okay, I don't know what the hell I would ever use that for. But, I mean, it's a lot of light. That's for sure. And it goes really far. So I could see how that could be maybe useful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we would use this. But I do like this lamp here. Oh, and I found some bees. Bees and some honey. Although not as many as I thought I would. Yeah, not bad. We got some coal here if we ever wanted to put an auto miner on coal, which we will probably never do. But not bad at all. Alright, let's see what this thing looks like hooked up to the thingamadoo. Okay. Got a little chargy going on. It did a little ding noise. Look at that. That's cool. Little ding noise for when it was done to let us know. Let's throw that on there. That's not what it looks like when you deploy it. It's got 2 lights when you deploy it. It's interesting. Okay, we'll leave that one there. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's slap this encrypted satellite thing on. Might as well. This thing's been sitting in our box forever. Boom. Oops, not that one. Hidden cache and a scan. Now we got access to all of the quests. Well, except for these silly ones, but even that one. Additional scanning training. That's a cool icon. We got access to everything. There's not as many as I thought there would be. But then again, it's been a long time since I've done these missions. Here's a husk extermination. This is the one where you have to go kill a bunch of scorpions. Oh, that's how you get the scorpion armor recipes. Okay, that's cool. Ironclad. This is the layered plating one. This mission takes place over here. So we'd have to go through the snow again. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Or it could be up here. But anyway, so we've got all the missions now. And that thing looks pretty cool. Which is nice. Let's go up here. So, no, not that one. Quest. No, yeah, request equipment. And then we go to the workshop. Now, we should see under consumables. Let's see. There's the bandages. There's the pills. Nope, it's not under consumables. What is that? Quick fix bundle? Okay. Nope. Creatures, consumer farming, deployables. There's the fuel canister. Here we go. Here's the MXC camping cooker. MXC. Oh, here's the hydrazine canister. And the camping heater. So they're pretty sweet. But it sucks that you have to have the hydrazine for it, though. If you need hydrazine, then you brought these things down for a very limited amount of time. But it could be good when you're first starting. It's just one less thing you have to worry about. So there's that stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else that's new. That's a weird-looking one. Oh, we got another storm. Oh, let's get inside. We've had a lot of storms lately. Like, a lot. Yeah, I find myself getting a little low on supplies here, or space. So let's bring this down. So I moved this thing over here so that hopefully it doesn't land anywhere near my base. I could handle it landing near these walls here just fine. That doesn't bother me. And it looks like, yeah, this thing is way out here. This isn't going to bother any of my stuff. I just brought that thing down to send a bunch of 164 apparent exotics up. To get those out of my boxes. I don't need that crap in my boxes anymore. Alright, now this map has only the regular exotics. It doesn't have the red ones. So we only have to worry about this stuff here. Now, we don't... I wonder if we should do the mission that has to do with... What do you call it? The armor. The specialized armors. I don't think so. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, next episode, we're going to jump in here, and we're going to do the abyssal research. I've never done it. I double-checked on my regular, in my little open world, or not my missions. So this is all of the missions, so they have all the missions available for us to play, except these ones here, which these are pointless. They don't matter. And I've never done these 2 missions right here. So next episode, we're going to do the abyssal research one. Now, I know that one takes time. It takes a lot of time. So we're going to have to make sure that we've got plenty of food made, salted, and I don't know, whatever else we need to get for that mission. I know we got to craft a few things, and we got to go a few places. So I'm probably going to have to get some hot beverage going. There's all sorts of good stuff. So for now, though, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for a little bit more content, leave a comment in the comments section, and share the video with your buddies, because YouTube says sharing is caring. And as always, everyone, I do hope you have a great rest of your day.
Shut up and sit down.